Welcome back to Mr. English Workshop. I'm Mia.
And I'm William.
And today we're talking about the most dramatic modern romance, you versus your money. Specifically, the never-ending question, should I save money or enjoy life now?
The question that starts as, should I buy this? And ends as, who am I as a person?
Because it sounds like a budget question, but it's really a life question. Security versus freedom, future goals versus present joy, and yes, guilt. Lots of guilt.
Spending guilt is wild. You buy something and think, I'm irresponsible. You don't buy it and think, am I even living?
So here's the plan. You'll hear a real, natural conversation between us, Mia and William, about saving, spending, pressure, and balance. And while we talk, we'll sneak in useful English you can actually use in real life.
Also, we may disagree, which is perfect because real conversations aren't neat. They're messy, honest, and occasionally embarrassing.
And before we dive in, tiny request. If you like this kind of dialogue-based English practice, hit like, subscribe, and share it with one friend who either saves aggressively, spends emotionally, or says, I deserve it, like it's a financial strategy.
I deserve it is the most expensive sentence in the English language.
Okay, scene 1, payday. You wake up, check your phone, and there it is. Salary deposited. And suddenly, your brain splits into two characters.
The accountant and the party planner.
The accountant whispers, transfer to savings, be wise, protect the future. The party planner shouts, we survived another month, celebrate, upgrade your life.
And the party planner has better marketing, better slogans, better lighting. The accountant is like a spreadsheet with anxiety.
Let's be honest. A lot of spending decisions aren't logical. They're emotional. Sometimes you're not buying an object. You're buying relief.
Yes, like, I had a terrible day. Please give me 10 minutes of happiness in the form of a delivery pizza and a candle that smells like wealth.
That's an impulse purchase. When you buy something suddenly, without planning, because the feeling in the moment is strong.
Impulse purchases are fast. The regret is slow.
So why do smart people do this? Why do people who know the math still get trapped?
Because being smart doesn't stop you from being tired.
Exactly. Most bad money choices happen when you're stressed, busy, lonely, or overwhelmed. That's why this debate is not about numbers. It's about energy.
And when you're exhausted, future you becomes an annoying roommate. Hey, maybe don't spend that. And present you is like, why do you hate joy?
That's where delayed gratification comes in. Choosing to wait for a bigger reward later instead of grabbing a smaller reward now.
Delayed gratification is like planting a tree. Present you wants fruit today. Future you wants a garden.
But then people do something sneaky. They spend first and explain later. They justify an expense, create a smart-sounding reason after the emotional decision is already made.
This laptop isn't a purchase, it's an investment. This jacket isn't fashion, it's networking. This dessert isn't dessert, it's emotional recovery.
Emotional recovery has destroyed more budgets than inflation.
Okay, but let's defend saving for a second. Saving isn't always fear.
True. Saving can feel boring on the outside, but on the inside, it can feel like oxygen, like you can finally breathe.
That metaphor is intense. Did you have a financial oxygen moment?
Yes, a couple years ago, I had a month where problems arrived like a subscription box. Late payment, repair bill, family emergency, boom, boom, boom.
The premium stress package.
Exactly. And that's when I understood the value of a financial cushion, money you keep aside for unexpected situations so you have breathing room instead of panic.
People say save for a rainy day because life doesn't send a calendar invite before it rains.
Also, saving supports peace of mind. When you're not in survival mode, you make better decisions. Your brain works differently.
And there's that phrase, live within your means. Your lifestyle matches what you can truly afford, not what social media tells you to afford.
Social media is like, here's my simple morning routine, and the routine costs more than your monthly rent.
Okay, but I need to challenge the saving team too. Some people save and save and save and forget to live.
That's the quiet danger. Life becomes a waiting room, waiting for later, and later keeps moving.
So balance matters. Enjoying life now doesn't mean being irresponsible. Sometimes it means choosing rest, connection, and experiences that make life feel meaningful.
And not all spending is equal. Some spending is noise, temporary dopamine. Some spending adds real value. That's why we talk about discretionary spending.
Discretionary spending means money you spend on non-essential things, hobbies, eating out, entertainment, travel. Not rent, not bills, not groceries.
It's the after basics zone, your personal freedom zone.
And sometimes it's okay to splurge on something, to spend more than usual on something special that truly matters to you.
I once almost canceled a short trip because I wanted to be sensible. I went anyway. And months later, I still remembered the moments. Some purchases disappear. Some become memories.
Memories should not become monthly suffering. If travel ruins your next 3 months financially, that's not joy, that's debt with a view.
So why do people struggle? Because many people don't choose one side. They swing between extremes.
Oh yes, the new me budget. For 2 weeks, no coffee, no restaurants, no fun, no breathing. Then one weekend, I deserve everything, and the bank account collapses.
That's not a money problem. That's a pattern problem. Too much control, then too much rebellion.
So let's build a simple framework, something realistic, not perfect.
Step 1, pause. Even 5 seconds. A pause breaks the spell.
Step 2, ask, what does this choice support in my life? What's the real reason I want this?
Step 3, weigh the pros and cons. Think about the good side and the bad side before you decide.
Pros, this will make my daily life easier. Cons, this will make the rest of the month stressful. Seeing both sides makes you calmer.
And step 4 is the most adult concept, opportunity cost. What you lose when you choose one thing instead of another.
If you spend 200 euros on random online shopping, the opportunity cost might be no weekend trip, no course, no savings buffer. It's not shame, it's a trade.
If I say yes to this, what am I saying no to?
Okay, let's do a real-life rapid-fire round. Tiny expenses that travel in groups.
Daily coffee from a cafe. Worth it or waste?
Depends. Annoying answer, but true. If it fits your budget and it's genuine joy, okay. If it's coffee plus snacks plus delivery plus little treats, we need a meeting.
Because one coffee isn't the issue. The pattern is the issue.
Next, buying a new phone when your current phone still works.
I'd ask, is it a tool upgrade or a mood upgrade? If it improves work, safety, productivity, maybe. If it's boredom and identity shopping, pause for 7 days.
The 7-day rule is powerful. Desire can be loud for 24 hours and silent after.
I'm biased. I think travel can be worth a splurge if it's planned and meaningful. But I want a budget plan, not a financial hangover.
Also, spending on learning is underrated. Courses, coaching, skills. It looks expensive now, but it can change your future.
That's values-based spending. Your money matches your priorities.
But we have to say something important. Not everyone is choosing between save for travel and buy the shoes.
Yes, for many people, this conversation is not lifestyle optimization, it's survival. Some people are trying to make ends meet, have just enough money for basic needs with little extra.
In that situation, enjoy life now might be one small treat after a hard week. And save money might be putting aside a tiny amount and feeling proud.
A small saving is still progress. A small joy is still human. This should never become judgment. It should become awareness. Awareness of your reality, your values, and your patterns. Because the goal isn't to copy someone else's money style. The goal is to build a life where your money supports both stability and joy.
So maybe the answer isn't save or spend. Maybe it's protect your future without abandoning your present.
Okay, let's give listeners a practical mini plan they can steal.
First, automate one small transfer to savings right after payday, even a tiny amount. This removes the daily decision fatigue.
Second, create a guilt-free fun category, your discretionary spending limit. Because if you plan enjoyment, you don't need to rebel later.
Third, use the pause plus question plus opportunity cost for purchases above a certain amount. Make your brain show up before your card does.
And finally, review your patterns, not your personality. You're not bad with money. You have habits, and habits can be adjusted.
That's the healthiest sentence in this whole episode.
Before we end, quick recap vocabulary so you can actually use this English.
Impulse purchase. Buying suddenly without planning because the feeling is strong.
Delayed gratification. Waiting now for a bigger reward later.
Justify an expense. Explain your spending as smart, often after you already spent.
Financial cushion. Money saved for emergencies to reduce panic.
Discretionary spending. Non-essential spending like hobbies, eating out, entertainment.
Live within your means. Don't spend more than you truly can afford.
Splurge on. Spend more than usual on something special.
Weigh the pros and cons. Think about benefits and downsides before deciding.
Opportunity cost. What you give up by choosing one option over another.
Make ends meet. Have just enough money for basic needs.
Okay, now the real question for you. Are you more of a saver, a spender, or a balanced person? And what's one thing you never regret spending money on?
If you want more dialogue-based English episodes like this, subscribe, write your answer in the comments, and share this with one friend who needs a pause before purchase reminder.
Because your money should work for your life, not against it. See you in the next one.